Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video. In this video, we'll finish up the first setup by completing the boring of the counter bore holes. All right. So to do this, we have a complete separate strategy known as bore, and we can find this under the 2D strategies called as bore. And we can click on that. We'll see how we can go about it. We are again back to the similar looking dialog box. Just to get an idea of the diameter of the contour bore, it is 7.5 mm. So we can come down to the tool selection library. On the left hand side, I'll filter down to metric milling tools. And on the right hand side, I'll use the filter called as flat end mill. And I will select the 5 mm flat end mill with the default preset. All right. Post the tool selection, we will now come down to the geometry tab. And here we can select one of the counter bores. Advantage here is we have an option called a select same diameter, just like in the drilling strategy. We can select that in a single click, all similar diameters will be selected. All right. Another quick tool that I want to point out is that under the linking and passes tab, especially in the passes tab, you will find an option called as a ramp angle, and this is something that we will be able to control on a much larger scale. Having a lower ramp angle will increase the cycle time slightly. At the same time, it will increase the tool life. Increase the tool life in the sense stress on the tool is much lesser when compared to, say, for example, a 5-degree ramp angle. It will add a lot of stress on the tool by reduce and increasing the cycle time. It will basically reduce the cycle time. It will be much faster. All right. So that way we can choose based on the tool that we are using. In this case, I'll keep it as 1 degree and we can click on OK. Let Fusion generate the toolpath. Once that's done, we'll quickly simulate, check if it's all good, and then we can proceed with our closing up on the first setup. Can simulate this. So an added advantage, like I mentioned in the previous video, is pre-drilling the hole, in this case the counter bore. Earlier we had done the drilling strategy, if you remember, and I had told we'll do it through from the top till the bottom. So that way there's less stress on the tool. And also since there's a hole already there, material extraction and chip clearance is much easier and faster. All right. So with this, we'll be able to now complete our first setup. And in the next video, I'll talk about how to create the next setup and finish up this part. All right. Hope this is adding value to your learning curve. Looking forward, yeah, next videos. Thank you, everyone.